Yo, Virgo. This week is hella interesting. I heard technically we weren't together, so it's not really cheating. It's complicated. I think that's what I'm tapping into. Like something is complicated. The relationship that you have with your ex, the relationship that you have with any new potential options, is complicated. And the reason why it's complicated is because you're still healing from a relationship that you wanted to work. That relationship didn't work, so every other person that you meet along the way, they're a great catch. They have great qualities, but you're not able to connect deeper besides just having something to have sex with, having something to fuck, right? And so it's left some type of bitter residual energy where it's like you have become a victim unwantingly. Like you've unwantedly become a victim of this situation, of whatever makes it complicated. And it's I feel like I'm picking up a strong sense of escaping but needing to heal. All right, so this week I feel like you're going to accept that you need to stop. Some of y'all is drinking, some of you guys is fucking around, others of you it's like just running through people, having good this, having good pussy, good dick type of energy. Like it's time for you to let that shit go. Um, it's not that you feel guilty about it. Like I feel like you've had your share of companions, you've had your share of people, and you don't owe them an explanation. But at the same time, it's more about you than it is someone else. And if this is not you, Virgo, then this could be someone connected to you. Take it how it resonates. Look at this victim mentality. You could have pain you could be grieving or trying to stop grieving the loss of a loved one, um so you never settle down. You see what I'm saying? There is also something here about like wanting to change your life. Out of all the flavors that you've had, out of all the people you've ever dated, there's one person that you feel connected to, you know? And now that you've sold your royal oats and all you oats like now that you sold your royal oats and stuff like that, I feel a sense of there's someone that you haven't been able to reconcile with, and you go back and forth with if you should or shouldn't, if you should reconcile, if you shouldn't reconcile. Milestone energy. Okay. And I think ultimately, like, you are maturing, you're growing up. And a part of maturing and growing up is understanding that sometimes as people, when we come into union with each other, when we meet each other, we may not have it all figured out. We may not know who we are yet. There's growing pains that's attached to, especially if it's like young love, the timing when you meet each other. And so having grace for the fact that, ask yourself that question. Are you the same person that you were 20 years ago? Do you think the same? Do you respond the same way to situations? So if you are holding on to anything it's hard for you to forgive, understand that the person that you're still mad at has long gone evolved. If they did it 10 years ago, or it happened when y'all were younger, or certain things played out, you and that person couldn't have ever predicted or foreseen that it was going to play out that way. And if you have an opportunity at a second chance or to do things differently, it's only up to you to decide whether or not you're going to seize that opportunity or if you're going to run away from it. But you can't hold something over yourself now that you didn't know a long time ago, and vice versa. If you're holding something against someone else, you can't hold it against them from then and hold it now, because people change, you evolve, you grow. Especially if there was anything like choosing other people, infidelities, things like that, that you can't get over, where you can't process the idea of another person having your person and all those other different things, the territorial things that we as human beings get caught up in every single day. If you're blaming yourself for not knowing what you had when you had it, you got to forgive yourself. You can't stay in that dark place forever. You got to let the light in. You got to open the curtains, and you got to forgive yourself. I feel like there's a reason why you are hyper attuned to focusing on your money and not really entertaining relationships. It's because you never want to be in a position where someone is lying to you while you're at work, cheating on you while you're doing this, or you can't trust someone, or you're trying to work hard and keep a family together. Meanwhile, they're trying to tear it apart. You know, those things could put weight on any man or woman, especially when you have a vision in your mind, and when it takes detours that you weren't expecting, it can make you really cranky. Yes. But if you're going to go back to the events of the past and recant what happened and stuff like that, go back with the intention to look at it from in hindsight. Where are you now versus then? And find reasons to be grateful. Find gratitude in those experiences. What has it taught you? Where are you now? Someone could be a singer. So right now I feel like you're going to be like fearing a major change, a major conversation, confronting something, or going back and forth with someone over and over and over again, because maybe it ends up in an argument and you don't really care for that. This could be a family member, a friend. But it feels like you're not really interested in, with temperance energy here. Maybe it's a sensitive topic, because this is like an angel energy, Sagittarius energy, where it's like there's things that you probably would have wanted to say. Maybe you can't say it or get it off your chest because somebody is not alive here. I feel like someone's growth was highly stunted, and there's a need to want to blame a parent or parental figure or family as to why you aren't where you want to be in life right now. And I feel like that in itself is keeping you trapped. So you're going to have to there are lies that you may go back and forth on with milestone. Like you genuinely may be angry at somebody, and that's why you're so defensive and guarded. Insomnia. You want to get this out. Like whatever you're resenting, you want to get it off your chest. Somebody that one of the girlies or guys that you talk to may find out that they are like they're not over their ex, or you're not over your ex, or something like that. There's something here about not being over something, still feeling trapped to something, tied to something, and not wanting to compete. There may be another option, and you're like, I don't want to compete for another man's woman or another woman's man. I really want to fix what I got here, but it's difficult to get past whatever happened there. It's like you really want to water the grass underneath you. You want to see that come into fruition. So you're really struggling with not being able to control that dynamic. You're struggling with finding where you belong, because that's where you want to be. And I feel like it's one of the things where no matter how much you try to hide it, you can't hide it. You're going to watch this reading and you're going to feel like, damn, that's so true. Let's get some love oracles for you. See what's going on. You may want to know why your parent was a certain way, or why your father was a certain way, why they made the choices they made. Got some choice words for some people so you can move forward. You're not looking for no apology, but you got something you want to get off your chest. We have mine in reverse. Yeah, this is telling me that there was a connection. You felt like it was yours, and it didn't. It was territorial over it. You felt like that's mine's. And it wasn't only yours. Come to find out, some other people had it or something like that. And I feel like you're coming to realize this week that everything happens for a reason. And that everything that happened in the past, you don't have to regret it. Because this says, I wish I could right my wrongs. And that's in reverse. You don't have to regret it. You don't have to tell yourself that you can't have it. You just have to give yourself grace. Give the other person grace. In special moments, feel the blessed touch of the divine guiding your path. And I feel like you have an ancestor, you have a loved one on the other side that's guiding you. Like, hey, I know you're hurting, but let me show you. Let me show you another way. Let me help you see. What's yours is still yours. So if you're angry about something or you're mad about something, you don't have to be. Don't roar in arguments. Respect can heal all wounds. Protected. I will always protect you, my love, even when we are not together, when we are together or not at this time. My higher self is always with you. I will always protect you. The love we share, I will keep boundaries around my heart that only you can cross. This is beautiful. Let's get you your financial oracles for the next 7 days. A lot of reminiscing this week for sure. So we got declutter and, it's upright, sorry. You'll feel better and more focused if you take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Last card, 1313 on the clock. We have dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insight that will help you manifest your desires into reality. All right, Virgo, I love your stinking butt. I will see you in the next one. Bye.